So we are back in Barnacle Bay, or Barnacl'Old Bay, which is my side project for the summer. First, I'm going to pin on the screen the previous 2 videos where I'm explaining a bit more about the project, so that if you want to have more information, it's all there. For today's video, I'd like to do the harbour, the port area, and as I've said previously, I'm planning on having it over there. Though the beach is very, very large, so I don't think I'll use the whole space. I think I'm going to reduce the space and maybe keep a beach side like here, where the bistro is. Though I'm going to remove the lots for sure. I might place them back. Oh, not this one, because it's not going to be a beach. So we'll see. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to place this one back. The whole downtown area over there, I'm a bit bothered by it, by the layout. It's very, like, those roads are too much like straight roads. But I'm not going to tackle, or maybe very quickly, to have a first idea of what can be done. I think I'll remove some of the lots. I didn't want to remove them because they have the addresses. I'll need to check the addresses, see if I keep them on the side, you know, if I sit on them like for future use, because I'm going to lay it out quite differently, I think, the downtown area. I still want it to be recognizable in a way, but since I'm going to do the port, the whole area over there is going to change. What I'm going to try and not touch is that, well, except for, you know, changing the roads and then making over different lots. I'll try to keep, well, the layout over there, it's not bothering me. I think it's more appropriate for the style I'm going for. And even the different graveyards on the side. And yeah, so that I'm going to keep. So I think I'll do an episode on downtown once I have a better idea of what I'd like it to be. But yeah, I'll work a bit on that. So most of the episode, I think, is going to be in Creator World, where I'm going to work on the harbour and see. I do have an idea of what I would like to do. I'm going to use a wall, I think. The thing is that it's huge, the space here. And also it's rather far from the water. So I'll see what I can do after placing the lots. I'm going to have a seawall for sure, and then place lots, and then I'll go back. You know what? I'll upload the world back in the game, and I'll start building the ports, so that I have a better idea if it works or not. It's just like playtesting what I'm going to do. So that's the project for today. I think it's going to be the whole episode because it's going to take some time too. Oh, I might use, you know, I really like the coastline. I think it's nicely sculpted. It's just I'm going to change the texture, add some more, I'm thinking more like chalk cliff, a mix maybe. So maybe, yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place as usual, but yeah, a bit more white. And yeah, it's very nicely sculpted. I really like it. There is not much to do there, but I like to play a bit more with the textures. Also, I'm going to try a few different types of grass to see what fits. And pretty sure it's going to spill over several episodes. What else? Just to recap, this version here is Barnacle Bay from the store. I've just done a few modifications with Edit Town mod, so within the game. And I'm now going to go in Creator World, open the world there, do a few changes, and then I'll upload that version so that I'll have 2 versions. I'll try to detail that if I have time. If not, that will be for a future episode, we'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to open the world in Create a World, and that's going to create a second version of the world, so I can have both concurrently in my game. I'm going to have Barnacle Bay and Barnacl'Old Bay. And Barnacl'Old Bay being the version I'm going to tweak in Create a World. Okay, so let's get to it and work on the harbor. Yep, we'll see how it goes. quick recap of what I've done there and what I haven't done yet. I've removed a few things like roads. I just wanted to say that it's just because I needed a visual so that I can plan better. And if you have any ideas of how we could lay out that area, maybe way smaller than what it used to be. So I might remove actually the houses on the side because I'm using that stretch of grass over there. That bar was over there across the street, but I don't remember if it was there or over there. And there were like different houses. This is going to be the park that used to be over there. So it's 60 by 40. And so it's the size of here. It's going to be the part that was over there. I'd like to reuse it and do a makeover. But I don't know yet. Do I have like the city hall over there and maybe a few commercial lots and houses maybe around? That might be also a park. Here, for now it's one big lot, but might be smaller. Here I haven't placed any lots yet, but I'm thinking same type of size than these ones. I think 25 by maybe 20. Yes, it is that. And here, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations for houseboats, and then 3 lots for now here. And I'm thinking a warehouse, fish market, and maybe like the harbor facility. I don't know how it's called, like not the custom, but to greet the tourist also, because it's a tourist destination here. So yeah, that's the ideas for now. So that might evolve too. And also I don't know how I'm going to do the access to the beach over there. So I wound up having 2 different beaches, one here and a small tiny one here, with an access to the park above. So I removed the routing. You know, you can paint the terrain so that the Sims cannot route over there, and I haven't really done that actually. So you can do that, and that way they are going to use the path you'd like them to use, and they're not going to go where you don't want them to go. Also, they're not going to spawn over there, so that helps with the NPCs in game, and most notably with the animals. Also, you don't want horses like strolling over there. You don't want to look around because I haven't done the cliff around the island, nor have I started on the the small island over there. This one here. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. I already did it, so I'm sorry I forgot to record when I was doing it. But to export a world, even if it's a pre-existing one from EA, you're going to need to have a description. So the description is there. See, I haven't changed it, so that's the one from the game. But you're going to have to name it and also have an image. So this one is a stand-in for the future one. I don't have yet a picture of the world with a main feature there. So I'm using the one from my first world. That's spot to be filled in with an image before being able, it can be a blank one, being able to export the world. So then I'm going to first save that latest version. So save as going to be Barnacl'Old Bay 4. Here we go. Save. And then once it's saved, we want to export that version. So Barnacl'Old Bay 4 here. And here we go. world export was successful. Okay. So then to find our world file, sim3 and then exports, and here it is, and then I'm going to turn it into a world file so that it's easier to install and then uninstall once I have a newer version of the world. So I'd like it to be, very easy it's easier to do that if I'm not using the launcher. So let's have it there. For now, we can close that window, decrapify it first, then place it in that folder. We're going to use multi-installer. Here we go. There should be quite a few. Yeah, we are going to use sim3pe and have all of these in the tool. Have I forgotten any? Nope, we're good. So all of these in the tool, and then I'm going to save as Barnacl'Old Bay. So yeah, I'm going to remove the apostrophe. I'm not sure. I think let's go like that. I don't think that's the one. I never know. I'm not a technical person, but I never know if it's the one that is going to appear in the menu, or if it's the one I typed in. Okay, let's. It's done. We're good. So let's close that up. Then remove these. We don't need them anymore. This one we're going to rename it just the extension. So it's going to be a .world. Yes. And then I'm going to place it in. So then game data, shared, non-packaged worlds, and we are going to add it to the list over there. And it's done. Let's load it up. So here we are with the main menu, and those are the save files I have for Barnacle Bay, so where we were previously for the intro. So new game, and we're going to have two different Barnacle Bay. So here we go, Barnacle Bay, and that's the right. Yeah, I knew that. So I need to write it differently. Okay, so I've kept the same world description for now. I know I would like to change a few things. Maybe that a new downtown emulating urban life. I'm not sure. Maybe go with more late 19th century vocabulary also. We'll see. Let's launch that one and see how it looks in game. So here we are. Oh, it looks darker for sure. Okay. See, I think the world, I'm pretty sure is populated still. It won't be when I'm finished with it. Well, I mean, it won't be like that. Like when you launch the game right away, it will be with a save file. But yeah, it is. So let's go with what's his name already? Alex. So it's Alec, and he removed his fancy outfit. It's an outfit that came with the store, so it's the same thing as for the bridge and the seawalls, everything that is going to come with the world. I'll need to convert them into package files so that I can have them there for that one. Yeah, still the same house. Okay, so it's a bit overcast, so not particularly the best for such a tool, but it gives a first idea of what it looks like in game. I'm going to unpause to have a better look like that. It still looks huge, and I have actually reduced the size quite a bit. I think the original beach went as far as over there, I think. So I chopped it off, that whole part over there. So, sorry, I had pause. It's just bad habit. So that's a piece of CC I really like. It's very nice. The Sims, they can walk over there. Oh, let me have my cheats on. Testing cheats enabled true. And have Alec. I'm going to teleport him over there. Yeah, coming. Okay, can you, like, that's kind of a gangway. Can you walk over there? So that's the original bar that used to be over there, across the street. Ooh, you're not using it. Okay. So I think the other one was because of routing paint in Cradle World. So we'll see if he can go over there. He should be able to walk over the prop over there. So, which is a conversion from The Sims 4 by Frankie, if I remember well. And it's on around The Sims. Whoa, taxi. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done any settings, so there should be like trucks, food trucks, taxis. At least there is no road here for them to go through. But yeah, you know what? The weather is white. Whoa, that's stormy weather. It's very pretty. Oh, the boat over there, I'm just going to use it elsewhere. It's just I've put it aside like that so that I remember to use it when I'll need it. What I wanted to do is just try to do a first port. So I have two ideas to do the ports. Let's go in build mode. So there's actually a lot here. One over there, one over there. We saw them before. And there is someone. Okay, let me go back in leave mode. Look at that. Who are you? Aubrey Stockton. And she's a tourist. Oh, I swear. She's just smack dab in between two ports, I think. Sorry, I'll just do one because I won't have time to do more, or else the episode is going to be way too long to edit. Also, bear with me. I haven't done a port in a while, so I need to remember. I think you need to Alt click so that it's on the right at the right height for the gangway to be placed. So the dock, I'm trying to remember how the boat is located. I think it's going to be over there if I place the access here. My first idea would have been to use constraint for elevation and have a dock with a slope going from there to there. But it's going to be so strenuous to do because 3/4 of the lot is underwater. So yeah, so I might go with the staircase. I think it's the easier solution for the Sims to access from there to there. Let's place the gangway first. So I'll need by debug on, and then I'm going to go with only items from Island Paradise and miscellaneous gangway style. Can have it over there. So if I go with staircase, let's double it. And I'm not trying to style them for now. So yeah, maybe closer over there. Have a staircase over there. Maybe I should start with the top. That would be more logical. So I'm going to use constraint for elevation for sure. So I'm going to copy paste it. It's easier. So I'm going to lower the ground quite a bit, at least here. That's to use as reference for when I'm going to use a constraint for elevation. And then Alt drag the cursor so that it's just one step above ground. And then I'm going to have place freezes on. So this one, I think, should be same level as, let's see, as the dock over there. Yeah, it is. So it's considered as the same floor. So I'll need one more for this, and then one more. Okay. So I'm going to have it over there. To have same thing, we need 3 walls, 3 floors, and we want the top one to be that height. So I could go lower, I think, a bit lower, but that's the first try. So can I have it? Oh, this one is good. Come back. Here we go. Perfect. That would be the access to the dock. And then we'll need a staircase here. Let's place a houseboat to see if it works there. So in Edit Town mod, I'm going to have it as a port. Where is it? Port. Yep. And then once it's done, since I've placed a gangway, we can set a houseboat, and we can go like one of these two. I'm going to go curve bow wide, 12 by 8. Okay. And now we have 2 lots over there. So there is the port itself, and then the boat. So this one is a community lot, and this one could be a residential lot or a community lot, and it can be changed in Edit Town mod. Last step for today, we're going to check that he can access the boat. So he's just outside the lot. Let's have him go here and see the path he's going to take. Over there. Okay, perfect. So the staircase works, and I think he would have said something before if he could not access the boat, so I think he's going to be able to do so. I wanted to test the boat, but I don't think he can. No, he cannot. Yeah, so that's the idea for the port, the harbour. For the town itself, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to reduce the size compared to the original one, and have maybe a more winding road like that. And oh, this one used to be over there, so there was not that connection I did. And in this way it's more nestled in that dale over there. And I've removed the road that was linking directly the town to the hamlet over there. I kind of like the idea of having a hill dividing the two, but I can also have another type of road there, like maybe a dirt road linking the two. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this episode, for this video. I'll work a bit more off screen on the different ports, and I'll see you in a next one. À bientôt!